Hey everybody, Coach Therese here, and I just wanted to say welcome, and we're excited to share our coaching opportunity with you guys. And so sit back and enjoy the videos, and if you have questions or comments, concerns, anything like that, that's what this group is for. If you don't want to publicly ask questions or whatever, you can private message, email, whatever, get a hold of the coach who invited you to the sneak peek. And talk to them. Make sure that if you're one of the ladies that I invited to the group, that when you post or comment or anything, that you're tagging me so that I can see your posts and make sure that I can talk with you and answer your questions that you have. Okay, so I'm going to try to keep this really short and sweet. I tend to kind of ramble, so I'm going to try to edit myself. I have my little list here. So, quick background on me is I have done 10 years of martial arts. I was, 10 years ago I started, and then I was at my heaviest, and about 5 years ago, and I wanted to get in better shape. I've always been pretty thin and healthy and fit, and so got a gym membership, got a trainer. I'd done the gym before, never followed through because, typical like anyone else who has no knowledge of anything, didn't feel uncomfortable, all those things. Got a trainer. I worked with her for over a year and a half. I'd lost like 20 pounds and I was frustrated. She wanted me there 3 days a week doing cardio and weights, and then the other 2 days a week she wanted me doing an hour of cardio. It was just time consuming. It wasn't worth it. I wasn't seeing the results. So I started doing my own research because that's how I am, and I've stumbled upon HIIT training, high intensity interval training, and started doing that, and my body was like, whoa, it responded really quickly, was in really great shape. Started working a pretty labor intensive job, a house cleaning job, and ended up just, that was just the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak, and I ended up having 2 disc bulges in my back and went from being in really good shape to not being able to move or do anything for over 6 months. Finally got an MRI. They said, yeah, this is what's going on, physical therapy, yada yada. So I had been healing myself through that, through stretching and all that kind of stuff. I had seen about 3.5 years ago, I had seen an ad because I had started thinking, oh, this would be something really cool to do. I would like to help people, and it feels good when you hit your goals, and I want everyone to feel good in their skin and learn to love themselves, and all of those things. And but I wasn't really sure if I wanted to do the, train in the gym, and, I've already tried running my own business. I'm a hairstylist by trade, and it's expensive, and I just didn't want to have all the responsibility and all that kind of stuff. So, I was kind of looking around on Craigslist, and I answered an ad for a coaching ad, and it was for Christy's team, my upline coach, and I had a phone call with her, and I wasn't ready at the time, but I watched her on Facebook, and I friended her and had been watching her, and then so I watched her for 2 years on Facebook. In January, so it had been in my mind, and in January I said no to her originally because I just wasn't ready. I had all of those excuses and that negativity, and oh, you can't do this, it's not real, it's a scam, all of those things that you guys have probably thought about too. That was going through my head. So in that 2 years from the time I said no to her till the time, January 2014 when I signed, I had watched her grow. I'd watched her fire her boss and leave her regular financial advisor job. I watched her buy a house. I watched her build her business. I watched her, growth, consistent growth with this business and this company. And in January she said, yeah, I'm hiring. And I said, I'm ready. I want to do this. So I kind of was already doing a lot of things that you do for coaching. I already had a blog. I was blogging. I was sharing my workouts. I was sharing my recipes. I had a like page for the same thing on Facebook. So I was already kind of sharing healthy information and sharing my story and kind of sharing my journey and trying to grow a following, but I just didn't have the tools to be able to market myself and do those things. And once I was really presented with the Beachbody opportunity and kind of dived in and then really started to learn about the potential of the business, then I really knew, I can really take this thing as far as I want to in really any area or avenue that I want to do it in. I do want to get a personal trainer certification because I really love to make workouts. It's fun for me. So, I can do that. I'm starting nutrition school here in November at the Institute of Integrative Nutrition, which is an online nutrition program. So I'm going to do that and incorporate that into my business. I want to get yoga certified, and then through our Beachbody programs, we have certifications that you can get through those that you can go take to gyms to start teaching if you would like, or just to have the knowledge for yourself, or do a meetup group, or work. That's kind of the avenue that I'm going to go. Work with my chiropractor and get some pyo and yoga in his studio and things like that. So it really is the sky's the limit with this business and this opportunity if you wanted to run with it. So, originally I kind of signed because I really wanted accountability to myself. I knew that I needed more accountability. I knew that I'm a lot more motivated to somebody else than I am to myself. So if I tell someone else, yes, I'm going to do this, then I know I've made a commitment to them. So then I'm going to have to follow through. So since signing as a Beachbody coach, I have lost over 30 pounds. I've lost over 20 inches, and I have totally changed my mindset, which has in turn changed my whole life. I've had people from high school tell me, there's just something about you on your social media when we see you look peaceful, you're at peace, you look happy. And I am, because I've learned to change my mindset. I've struggled with depression my whole life. My dad was bipolar schizophrenic. Paranoid schizophrenic, and so we've had a lot of addiction issues and mental illness runs in my family, so something I really struggled with. And it's amazing how when you're given the tools to learn how to change your mindset and to learn how to do things, that anyone can learn anything. And that's what this business is about. So we give you the tools. It's totally duplicatable. We give you the tools. We give you the roadmap to say, you're starting here. These are the milestones. This is how you want to work your business. This is the basic foundation of how we do things. But then the fun part is you can tweak and mold that business to suit you and do your groups how you want them to be done, and focus on the things that you are really into. I'm really passionate about nutrition. That's like my major passion. That I think nutrition is absolutely the key, 80% at least, of healthy lifestyle. The other 20% is going to be your fitness and you're moving your body and sweating every day. So for me, nutrition's my passion. That's the avenue I want to go. I want to, incorporate Shakeology into my clients because I 100% believe that it works. And I know my story, what it's done for me, what it's done for my mom. But we're going to get more in depth with all of this kind of stuff throughout the next 4 days in the videos we do. So I'm not going to really get into much about all of that stuff right in this video. So when someone asks me, what does Beachbody mean to me? Beachbody to me means hope and freedom, because it's given me the hope to realize that the social conditions that we have had put on us, by society and by our parents and by schools and teachers and doctors and all of these people that put all this information on us that you're not good at this, you're just not made for that, this is more for you, or whatever. It kind of just knocks all that out and makes you realize, like, oh wow, I can do anything. I can do what I want and what I want to set my mind to because of the personal development that we do when we're coaches. I used to be a really negative, stressed, anxiety-ridden person, and I just wanted to be happy. And I was always that like doom and gloom Eeyore person where, oh my God, everything's too wonderful right now. What's going to happen? Like victim mentality, negative mentality. I am so much happier. I'm not even the same person anymore. Like, I really am not, because I've learned how to train my brain. If I stop my personal development right now, I could probably stay where I am, but I do tend to kind of revert back to my old ways. So it is something that you constantly are having to do to have growth and move forward. So Beachbody's really taught me how to change my mental mindset, how to stick to things, how to set schedules, how to be more accountable to myself and my team and my clients and customers. It's taught me how to set goals and how to have vision for how I want my life to be and kind of the steps that you need to take to get there. So that's really fun. And of course, success to me means being able to do what I want, when I want, where I want, with who I want. That to me is success. So as long as I can do those things, then to me I'm successful. I'm not a materialistic person, so it's not about the car and the house and the Gucci bag and all that stuff for me. It's more about I want to travel and I want to have experiences and learn languages and go on yoga retreats and just, learn and have life lessons, really. I think that's pretty much about it that I want to talk about really today, because in the next couple of days, like I said, we have specific things that we will be sharing and talking about. So I am just really excited to have you ladies in the group and to read about all the other girls that are in here, and just have all these new people that are interested in Epic Dream Team and my team, Ignite Your Fire. So it's really fun and exciting. So I hope you guys reach out. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to ask. There's never a dumb question. In fact, I'm sure it was questions I had and all the other coaches that are co-hosting this group with me have had. So don't feel like you can't ask something. So you guys have a great day, and we'll see you later.